Hello everybody and welcome to another CFB video. Last video we did the 2014 college football playoffs if it were done today, and now we will be doing the 2015 college football playoffs if they were done today in a CFB simulation. This one was a wild one in real life, but let's see how it happens in the simulation. Clemson played Oklahoma and Alabama played Michigan State. In real life, Alabama went on to win the entire thing, beating Clemson in the national championship, which means Clemson did end up winning this game, but let's see how it goes in the CFB simulation. Alrighty, so Oklahoma's going to start off with the ball. They're on about the 15, looking, finds his man, not going to get very far. It's a good stop by Clemson to start the game. Hands the ball off, and he's going to run himself for the Oklahoma first down. Now setting up, looking to keep the momentum going, looks over the middle, will find him, and it's another Oklahoma first down. The Sooners coming out strong here. Now setting up in the second quarter, taking their time on the first quarter. They're stopped by Clemson. Now to 3rd and 14. A big 3rd and 14 by the Sooners here. They're looking, find a man, not going to get very far. That's going to make it 4th and 8. And they're going to get the long kick here as it is a field goal, and the Sooners will go up 3-0. Clemson now to get something going for themselves. I don't think they'd be too mad with that. Oh, and it's a first down. Like I was saying, I don't think they'd be that mad laying up 3. Definitely in these short games, that's not the end of the world. But they do got to try to get a touchdown off this drive. Setting up around the 50 now. 1st and 10 finds the man, and it is stopped. Incomplete pass will set them up for 2nd and 10. Looking, and it is picked by Oklahoma. That's going to switch the momentum of this game, as that was a big play there by 32. Setting up now, 30 yards. Finds his man, but he steps out of bounds very quickly. As the Sooners do get down the field, but with only 4 seconds left on the clock, they're going to go for the kick, and it is good for the second Sooner field goal. 6-0, and we are now setting up in the second half. Clemson needs to get something going if they want to get back on the board. Luckily, a touchdown would still put them back in the game and probably ahead if they did get that extra point or possibly go for 2. As Clemson now first down, they do got their momentum back, and they're looking is now 2nd and 3 from about midway on the field, as they're now getting closer and closer to that red zone, and they're going to be about there. 2nd and 10 in the red zone, looking, possible touchdown, and they're stopped. Oklahoma's going to get to him, setting up for 3rd and 17 from deep. They need the first down. They're not going to get it. 4th and 7, game on the line. Can they get the touchdown? It's not going to be a touchdown, but they are going to get down to the 1. Clemson to easily just run this ball in and get the touchdown. Oklahoma heartbroken as Clemson can easily just bang in the touchdown with a run. But they're going to throw it. It's picked! It is picked! As Oklahoma wins the game. That is the most Seahawks thing I've ever seen. As they throw it on the 1-yard line and get it intercepted. And Oklahoma's headed to the national championship to play the winner of Alabama versus Michigan State. I do not know what to say after that end, but Oklahoma prevails. All right, Michigan State will now set up, and a great run off the start. They're going to get to the 30. Michigan State is now by far the underdog in this story, but man, were they good in that 2015 season. But they have not been able to get back to that former glory. But they are on this drive as they get down to the 50. Midfield now, 2nd and 8, setting up. Drops back. Oh, he finds the man, but it's stopped. But it's going to be a flag, which is going to give Michigan State the first down. Now 2nd down. Looks for a man, almost a first down. 3rd and 1. Setting up now, 36-yard line, and they're stopped. Set to 4th down. Are they going to try to kick it from here? No, they don't. They punt it away to Bama. Bama stopped, though. Maybe that was the right play for Michigan State. Try to force them to punt it back, as they do. And we are now in the second with 10 seconds remaining. He's looking, finds man, and it will not go, as they're going to be able to kick it here and try to take the 3-0 lead going into the half. It is up, and it is good. Michigan State is leading Alabama going into the second half. Not what I would expect, but I think a lot of people would be happy with this result. As he's going to try to sling it, but it will not go. The handoff now will be stopped, but not after a pretty long run. 3rd and 1 now. Michigan State needs a big stop. Can they get it here? And it is going to be a Alabama ball on the 26. Setting up. He jumps it, and he's going to stop it. It's 4th and 1. They punted to Michigan State, who's going to try to run the clock out here. They still got a lot of time to run out, but with only 40 seconds left after a very long drive, they're just going to run the clock out instead of going for a touchdown. And it is now the national championship. It's Michigan State versus Oklahoma, the two complete opposite teams of what happened in real life. But man, this is not what I would expect. We have a Michigan State team that is not very good anymore, and an Oklahoma team that I would say is better than Clemson now, but I still didn't really expect it. As off of a horrible start for Michigan State, Oklahoma's going to get the ball. They're going to go for a run, but they're going to get stopped too. 2nd and 4 now. Setting up. Finds his man, and he's down to the 25. Oklahoma knocking on the door of the red zone. Finds it, and they are going to be in. No. They're close, though. In the red zone, hands it off. He does not. He keeps it himself, and that's an Oklahoma touchdown. Oklahoma draws first blood here in this national championship. Last video in 2014, we had Oregon prevailing over Ohio State. Let's see who's able to get the 2015 one as the kick is up, and it is good. It is now 7-0. Michigan State trying to get something of their own. Tries to shake the man. It's 2nd and 1. Drops back now. Looking and stopped at about the 43. 3rd and 5 now. Important 3rd and 5 as they are going to get the first down. Michigan State over the midfield. Only 40 seconds left. They need to be aware of this clock. Looks, finds them, and they're almost in the red zone. Michigan State needs a big play here on 2nd and 10. Can they make something of it? Looks back, finds him, and he's in the end zone. It's Michigan State touchdown to match. What a play. And now up, and it is good as 7-7. And I think Oklahoma's just going to run the ball out for it to be the rest of the half. No, they are going to drop back and pass. 20 seconds left, but it's going to be stopped. I don't think Oklahoma wants to risk that on their own 20. And we are now into the second half here. Oklahoma will start the ball, but we have a tied ball game. Anything can happen here. Michigan State trying to do anything to stop this Oklahoma offense. Oklahoma trying to get a big play like that. And we are now reaching midfield as they're not in the danger zone of the pick anymore. Finds his man, and they're over midfield. Oklahoma's got some motivation, and a long run will set them to the 32. As we're now going to the fourth quarter, Oklahoma has all control of this game right now as they're going to go to 2nd and 4. Michigan State needs to get some stops here. Can they get one right here? No, they will not. Oklahoma's down inside the 10. And it's going to be a touchdown right here. Oklahoma is taking a lead with about no time left on the clock. And the kick is up and is good with only a minute 18 left. But we have seen crazier comebacks on this channel before. Michigan State is going to need some big plays to come back here. It would be a miracle if they could. A great run will start it off. Drops back, finds him, and he's gone. Running 40, 30, gonna go out about the 15. What a play. Handoff, not gonna quite get anywhere. They need to get into this end zone. The game is not over. 3rd and 15. Finds him. He's not gonna get very far. 4th and 12. Game on the line. and it is stopped. Oklahoma takes over, and that's the Oklahoma Natty. Thank you everybody for watching. It was a very fun video to make. I'm going to try to get some more Dynasty and Road to Glory content instead of just the same playoff content. But I do enjoy doing this, and I'll probably keep doing it. Have a great day, and see you.